Welcome to round 1 qualifiers of Mordors Regional Pit Fighting Championships. I'm your host, Potates, and we have some heavy hitters in round 1 with the likes of Prax Bloodthirsty coming right off the back of a pigskin feast. I'm also seeing Touka the Pretender 2, massive cult following in Middle-earth, popular as all hell, but can he follow through? If things go badly for him, he could be facing down Lorm the Duelist in the semi-finals, and you know those two have a rivalry that dates back to the Second Age. Lorm was quoted in saying he won't be pretending when he snaps Touka's neck. Fighting words. No punches pulled between these contenders. A win in the first round gets you to second. A second round win will get you into the semi-finals as a fully qualified contender. So 6 rounds overall today. There are 4 qualifiers total, and at the end we'll have a full 8 semi-finalists ready to roll, at which time viewers at home can vote on who they think will come out on top. A right prediction will win you a game of your choice up to the value of $50 USD, so make sure to keep your eyes glued to /Potates on YouTube. Also, write in the comments who you think has what it takes to make it to the semi-finals today. It's a hard one, but I have to go with Borgo. He's mean, he's keen, and he has over 50 pit fights under his belt. Truly earned his title of sadistic. For the second slot, I'll have to go with Scoff, the lookout. He is the one to look out for as he's fresh meat with a lot to prove. He's been hitting the gym and he's been learning to make those cross eyes work for him. That all being said, I would love to see Rug Skullsplitter get some limelight. He's one of those orcs that never does anything fancy, he just outlasts his opponents, but his lack of showmanship has costed him some fans. He's an orc that doesn't care what the crowd thinks of him, and that makes him deadly. So let's get right to the first match between Prax Bloodthirsty and Rug Skullsplitter. Now this is a pair of tough Orc. Both Prax and Rug have plenty of wins under their belt, but I feel as though Prax has an advantage. He's been dabbling in necromancy and has earned himself the nickname
meat for the slaughter.
The Count for his vampire-like demeanor and the sheer number of kills he has racked up. Now he's a tracker, so he will throw out those traps. He's cursed as well, so he will be doing that curse damage. He has a fear of pitting, but that doesn't affect him in the pits. He has a gang of warriors, he's a necromancer, throws out 3 traps with his epic trapper ability. He has poison proof, which makes him immune to poison, and of course he has those slaughterer cleavers, which he will throw out, mini stunning his opponents and dealing a lot of damage. He has no discernible weaknesses, which makes him a very tough contender to beat. His opponent will be Rug Skullsplitter. This will be a true brain versus brawn matchup, as while Prax has been dabbling in forbidden magics, Rug has been doing cardio and it shows in his athleticism.
Pluck out your eyes and make you weep blood.
As a true athlete, he has no discernible weaknesses. He has that Curse Master trait, which will mean his Curse weapon does a lot more damage, and those throwing knives will apply Curse as well and get the bonus. The main strength though is his athleticism. That Agile trait will let him dodge, killing blows, and that Arrow-proof, Poison-proof, Frost-proof, and particular Curse-proof will make him very hard to beat, especially for Prax. Okay, the first round of this tournament is ready to go. Prax and Rug both eager to start the fight, so let's get right into it. Rug stepping up to the plate, sizing up the competition.
Wish you never met me. Another victim.
Immediately, Rug throws a throwing knife, taking out one of the warriors, rolls over another, throwing his athleticism around, but speaking of throwing around, Prax has thrown some traps. Let's hope our man Rug doesn't step into any of those. Some more traps coming out. Rug just looking at those warriors, sizing them up. Probably a mistake as those slaughterer cleavers come out, applying the curse and doing quite a bit of damage. Rug though rolls in, gets in close, dodges a few attacks, gets a hit off on his own. Rolls over him again. Those warriors are continuing to strike. They're not doing too much damage. Some more traps coming out, but Rug takes that opportunity to body slam his opposition. Healths are almost evened out here. Rolls around some more. Dodges a bit of attacks, blocks a bit of parries here and there. Twin axes versus one long cleaver. No clear winner at this point. Some more rolling around. Prax seemingly wanting to get out of the arena, but you can't do that, buddy. Oh, an execution coming out to the belly of Rug. Rug not looking too good right now. 2 warriors still standing strong. Another throwing knife comes out, thrown to the side. Prax taunts his opposition. Rug rolls over him. Some more traps coming out yet again. Takes the opportunity to smack him across the face. Prax didn't look too happy about that. Another hit. No, it is dodged. Another dodge there. Another one. Very athletic. Maybe the body was better than training the mind here, but here comes the mind, and he raises 2 soldiers from the dead. Keep in mind, these are zombies. Now he turns around, looks at his opposition, goes for a swipe, yet again, dodging. Rug showing just how well this cardio training has paid off. Very few hits have actually landed on him. Another one gets through and kills another warrior. Those zombies seemingly doing nothing as Prax body slams Rug to the ground. Another solid bit of damage there. Still looking pretty weak though. Prax needs to get some good hits off as Rug is stuck in the trap. This is the perfect chance to get a hit, and he does. The second hit is dodged though, and those zombies just watching the fight, not knowing what to do, thinking that maybe they need those brains. And that is it. Our man Rug slaughters the opposition there. A little bit of showmanship there, which he's not used to. Rawn succeeding over brains this time around. Rug Skull Splitter takes the first round. So Prax's been eliminated and Rug Skull Splitter moves on to the next round. Next up is Touka the Pretender and Borgo the Sadistic. This round consists of famous Orcs, both Touka and Borgo known all around Mordor. Touka with a huge fan base and Borgo infamous for killing those fans. This is a true battle of hero and villain.
Onward, lads! Kill them all!
The first thing you'll notice about Touka is he doesn't have a known advanced class. Now he is a pretender, so it is assumed that he is a trickster. However, it is not known for sure. Now he has weaknesses to beasts and also is terrified of spiders, so if you want to get to him, bring some arachnids. Now he also has those outlaw boluses. He's fireproof, frostproof, and curse-proof. And if he's hit by poison, he will enrage. He also has flame weapons, has iron will and unbreakable, which doesn't really matter in the pits, but just goes to show how strong this guy is. And he also has thick skinned, which gives him a lot of extra HP. He also throws fire bombs and has decoys. Those decoys will get the same properties that he has. A lot to think about if you're versing this man. Which brings us to Borgo the Sadistic, and this is the boogeyman of Mordor. You don't want to wake up to this face over your bed.
Hello? Oh, Gura, you're still an amateur. Let me show you how a real artiste operates.
A real artiste operates with poison and tons of it. He also has a gang of warriors and poison bombs. He has no discernible weaknesses and he is a slayer, so he will get that triple strike which works in the pits now. He's enraged by Morgai flies, which doesn't affect him in the pits. He's immune to cursed beasts and he isn't immune to fire, so Touka could take advantage of this and take advantage of the fact that he's enraged by poison. So let's get into the second round. Borgo stepping up to the plate.
I'm here to rip your spine out.
And straight to the point.
I'm just getting warmed up here.
Touka making a joke about his flaming weapon as he goes in for a shield slam to start the match off. Keep in mind this will apply fire as well. There it is. All of his decoys applying that fire at the same time. This is absolute fire chaos, and being hit by that poison weapon has set Touka off and he is going absolutely nuts, hitting his own decoys aside to get Borgo out of the way. He wants to kill this villain as fast as he can, but at the same time I think Touka's becoming a villain of his own, killing his loyal fans, his loyal supporters that just want to be like him. Will the real Slim Touka please stand up, because they're all falling down? This will be a quick match. I don't see Borgo coming back from this stunned, getting slapped around by an enraged Touka. Does a little bit of damage before he falls. This could be where the comeback applies, but no. The triple strike coming out is blocked, is shield slammed again, and that is it. Taken out with the shield. Touka the Pretender takes round 2. What a match. Fire and poison everywhere. The hero defeats the villain. Borgo the Sadistic is taken out. Next up is Scoff the Lookout versus Graham the X-Pounder. David and Goliath battle here, but will David succeed against such a massive weight advantage?
Look out! You better look out.
Well, there you have it. Orgram better look out for Scoff the Lookout, who doesn't have any discernible weaknesses. Remember, Growl can't come into the pits. So he has that great strength. He's been hitting the gym like we've been talking about, and that great strength will do a lot of damage. That and the fact he has a gang of archers and is a trickster, so he can get out of trouble if he needs. He's immune to cursed, and he has those marauder twin crossbows to do that little bit extra damage. Orgram the X-Pounder is up next, and don't let the name fool you. He is very much still into the pounding business.
They try to stop us, they die. They do not try to stop us, they are weak. Still die.
Orgram isn't weak. As an outlaw beastmaster, he is unable to be attacked by beasts. So, besides getting dazed when he's finished with being enraged, the beast fodder won't actually apply to him. He does have fire water, so he'll take less fire damage. He has a pack of Caragors and that tremor ability. That means that he is no longer an X-Pounder. He is 100% a current pounder. Now, he's immune to cursed as well. And he won't have to worry about getting enraged because none of those will apply in the pits. So, being a beast slayer as well, he is the absolute counter to beasts, and he's the absolute AoE champion. Any mob around him will get hit by that tremor ability. So let's get right into it. Orgram stepping up to the plate.
I paint walls with your blood.
And with the giant mace, I don't doubt it. Scoff giving Orgram fair warning as he loads up an arrow, but is hit before he can get it off. Caragors run straight at him and at his archer crew. Orgram taunting his opposition and trying to heal his Caragor before he fell, but it was a bit too late. Takes out one of the archers with one swing, goes for the next one, but is distracted by Scoff himself, who takes another hit. Scoff is looking pretty tough though. He isn't taking too much damage from this giant. Oh, look, David's doing well. David gets out his crossbows, and there is the Marauder Onslaught. Does quite a bit of damage to this giant Orgram here. X-Pounder doing a lot of pounding. Here comes the Tremor ability, doing a lot of damage. Another hit coming out. Scott's just taking it. Been hitting the gym, but doesn't stop him getting splattered against the wall. That blood stain there for everyone to see. Bestial Roar interrupted. Doesn't get to heal his Caragor, but it's not going to matter as Scoff gets another hit in, loads up an arrow, and doesn't get it off before he gets picked up and punched against the wall again. Blood spraying everywhere. Scoff, are you okay? He gets back up, shoots again. It looks like Orgram's actually in trouble here. Goes to load up an arrow and gets one off to the chest. Scoff lines up another shot but misses. Dodges that giant mace. It all comes down to this. Another Tremor comes out and Orgram is taken out by Scoff the Lookout. He should have looked out for that arrow, and that is it. Round 3 is over. With Orgram's defeat, Scoff moves on to the next round. Up next is Uga Kuga the Gutless and Lorm the Duelist. It's the fearful versus the brave as Lorm takes all challenges and Uga Kuga runs away from him. I hear that during the signups for this tournament, Uga Kuga was not invited, but after disturbing the ritual and becoming deranged, he quickly became a crowd favorite. Let's see just how that happened.
Come on then, impress me with your skill. Prove you are more than a weakling man. Gotcha! I am your shadow. No matter how fast you are, I am with you step by step. This is just one battle. You will lose the war. He's a fast runner. You cannot resist. You are a coward. Booga Kuga. Booga Kuga. Booga Kuga.
Damn, so now that we're all up to date with Uga Kuga the Gutless, let's see his abilities. He is fireproof and beastproof, so none of those will affect him. He is enraged by a rival, but that rival isn't in the battle just yet. maybe he'll verse him a bit later on. He is a trickster, so he will use Smoke Bomb to get away from the opposition. He has mighty Ologs and a gang of Ologs, so those Ologs will be doing a lot of damage and taking a lot of damage. If he does get enraged though, he will get exhausted. Besides that, he has no clear weaknesses, except maybe to the brave Lorm.
Catch him! I hate looking at his ass!
Not afraid of a fight and not afraid to tell it like it is. Weak to beasts, however, no other weaknesses. Has epic bombs, so he will throw out multiple cursed bombs and mines. He is a destroyer. He does get enraged by poison, so poison users beware. He is fire and poison proof. This Marauder destroyer will pull out twin crossbows when the time is right, and is sitting on top of a Caragor mount, sometimes proven to be a disadvantage, but let's see if he makes something of it. The fourth fight is about to commence. Ooga Kooga versus Lorm. Lorm comes in on his faithful Caragor.
Care to try your hand against me?
Talks about cards. Let's see if Ooga Kooga's wins on the cards. Doesn't seem worried at all as Ooga Kooga runs in and pulls Lorm off his faithful mount. Lorm, not happy about that, takes a retaliatory shot. Ooga Kooga hits back. They're trading blows back and forth until Lorm gets his ass picked up by Ooga Kooga. Body slam to the ground. That curse doing decent damage to Ooga Kooga. Seemingly like he is losing this fight. Does execute Lorm back. It looks as though it's even, however, anything could happen. Curse Bomb comes out and Ooga Kooga just stands still, almost to accept his fate. Takes another gut shot there by Lorm and dies to the curse. Ooga Kooga maybe succumbing to fear the last second there as bravery takes it. Ooga Kooga, the gutless eliminated. Lorm, the duelist, will move on. And now we're moving on to our second stage. Rug the Skull Splitter versus Touka the Pretender to start us off. Brawn versus Fame matchup in a seemingly immovable object versus unstoppable force fight. Rug outlasting Prax in the first match of the day and Touka simply overwhelming his opponent in the second. If we look at the recap, Rug, sensing his victory, moves in for the kill with the energy he has been saving from taking a defensive position the whole match. And if we recap his abilities, you'll see he has no weaknesses that can be exploited in the pits, and he has a lot of immunities, poison and cursed and beast. And he also is that agile, throwing knives, cursed master warmonger assassin that we've come to love. Speaking of love, Touka the Pretender definitely has the crowd on his side as he finishes a burning opponent, Borgo the Sadistic, with a shield slam to the back. Recapping his abilities, he is ambiguous with his advanced class and he is weak to beasts, especially spiders, but Orcs especially screened before entering the pits for any arachnids. Now he's facing an immovable object, but he himself is one with thick-skinned, unbreakable and iron will as well. He's enraged by poison, keep that in mind. He's fireproof and immune to curse, so Rug's cursed attacks will not affect him. So let's begin the first round of stage 2, Rug Skull Splitter versus Touka the Pretender. The Pretender steps up to the plate with his flaming weapon.
This is where your journey ends.
Taunts with his bolus.
I'm so ready to kill again.
Rug ready to kill again as he rolls aside and immediately shoves his blade into the neck of Touka the Pretender, rolls over him. Touka yet to get a hit, but one of his decoys does apply the fire damage to him, and he is taking that damage, in the back. Touka the Pretender going from hero to villain very quickly in this series as Rug rolls over him. The decoy still providing quite a bit of a distraction and quite a bit of a problem for Rug as he's unable to lock down his opposition. Touka slamming Rug to the ground, not knowing exactly how to take this fight. Rolls over the correct Pretender, swipes at the shield, unable to get through the defenses though. Immovable object slowly becoming the less immovable one as he's unable to get through Touka's defenses. Touka goes in for the shield slam and gets it off before Rug could get a hit in. Meanwhile, Rug has taken a lot of damage where Touka has taken almost nothing. He goes in for the body slam, doesn't get through the shield. Tries to roll away from that sweep, but the halberd just has the range, does lodge his sword into the neck. Touka shrugs it off like nothing but misses his shield slam as Rug dances around, throws a dagger, rolls in close but gets hit by the decoy, still taking quite a bit of damage from that fire. Kicked to the ground in a shameful fashion. Touka showing no respect for Rug as Rug dances around in an attempt to get to the back of this defender but doesn't quite get there. Throws another dagger, charges in, but the stun wears off just in time for him to get his shield up. It looks like Touka might have this match as Rug just can't get through the defenses, is stunned and is burning alive, tries to get behind some of the decoys, tries to hit through him, but the decoy takes the damage. Rug tackled to the ground. Touka, the pretender, throws a bomb into the mouth and explosion. Rug is no more as the screen vibrates from the sheer force. Touka the Pretender takes the first match of stage 2. Rug is no more. With that victory, Touka the Pretender goes through to the semi-final. So who is going to make it through next? Is it going to be Scoff the Lookout or maybe Lorm the Duelist? David versus the Brave. Though David has to be brave to fight giants, so really this is a battle of who's the bravest. If we look at the kill cam, we can see Scoff standing strong against an Orc smash and delivering a killing blow. If we recap his abilities, we see he doesn't have any weaknesses that can be exploited in the pits. He's immune to Cursed and he's a Marauder Trickster, so he will have those twin crossbows and the smoke bomb to get away from trouble. Trouble might come in the form of Lorm the Duelist, who, in his most recent kill, scared the crap out of Uga the Gutless and got the cursed kill. Recapping his abilities, we see his only weakness is Beast, but he does have that epic bombs with cursed weapons and cursed mines. Keep in mind he's enraged by poison, and he also is fire and poison proof. The curse won't get through to our man Scoff as he's immune, but he might be able to strike fear into his heart instead. So let's begin the final match of today. Scoff the Lookout versus Lorm the Duelist.
Let's teach you a lesson, shall we?
Willing to teach.
Look out! You better look out!
But not willing to learn, Lorm charges in but ignores Scoff, no respect shown, instead goes for his archers, takes one out but is immediately thrown off his Caragor mount by Scoff. Scoff takes out the Caragor in one hit as his crew laughs maniacally at that. I don't think Lorm is very happy as he pulls out his twin crossbows and absolutely massacres all these archers, as Scoff is having none of it. Gets some revenge as he backs up, takes a few pot shots, doesn't have enough time to reload, takes a solid hit, gives one back, dodges the next one, smoke bombs away and launches an arrow which stuns Lorm the Duelist. The Duelist not doing a whole lot of dueling, but his mind goes off and stuns Scoff the Lookout right back. Scoff should have looked out and not stepped on that mine, but his archer's still going in, but he does run up to melee range only to take a cursed bomb which doesn't affect him because of the cursed immunity. Takes another shot, gets body slams. Lorm the Duelist doing a lot of work as the HP is almost completely even. Scoff throws Lorm aside, gets another shot in, goes for the crossbows, gets them off. There's the mini stun and major damage. Scoff the Lookout puts him at range, needs to reload and gets another shot. Lorm is not looking good as the crossbow pelts him with arrows. Scoff the Lookout, our next semi-finalist, makes it through. Proves he's the braver of the two. With Lorm's demise, Scoff makes it through to join Touka the Pretender in the semi-finals. Now they will be back after the next 3 qualifiers determine our other 6 semi-finalists. I'm personally very much looking forward to this match. Touka has shown that his fame is justified with both an amazing offense and unbreakable defense. Scoff has shown that the gym sessions and rehab have really worked as his great strength and battlefield tactics have won him fight after fight. Yet again, keep your eyes peeled to Slash Potatoes for your chance to win a game up to the value of $50 USD. Both Touka and Scoff will be voted on, so leave your thoughts in the comments. The top comments will be pinned and get an extra entry into the competition. So join us soon for the second round of qualifiers. The Ragtag bunch are up next and you won't be disappointed. Thanks for watching, guys. I had a lot of fun making this video and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe and click that little bell below. And if you haven't already, be sure to join my Discord. It's full of fantastic like-minded individuals and you get to talk to me directly as well. So I'm Potates and I'll see you next time.